Good afternoon, my vacuum cleaner chums. How are you all today? I'm quite excited because I have just been given this Vax 6130SX. This came from my step-aunt, who actually did tell me a few months ago that she wanted rid of it and I could have it, but I completely forgot about it until yesterday when my mother called to say that they'd been round for a cup of tea and a chat and whatever it is old people do, and she dropped it off to say I could keep it. And look at it, isn't it wonderful? I'll take you through what I have with it and then we'll give it a quick go dry. I'm not going to set it all up wet. I'm just going to pause and shut that curtain to try and sort the lighting out because it's a little bit rubbish. Now I've started filming. Hang on. There we go. That's a little bit better. So, what have we here? We have the main machine. Still has a point of sale sticker on the top, which I might try and keep. Don't think you can date a Vax or anything like you can a pneumatic, sadly. Made in China. I don't know how old this is. I'm not very au fait on Vax machines. Oh, what are you doing? Very au fait on Vax machines. Let's have a quick look under the hood. That's not too bad. I'm presuming that this pulls out. Ooh. Yeah, I've obviously pushed it in. I've just pulled the little cover off there. That's been dented, but should be absolutely fine because as we all know, that clips into there. Or should do. I haven't got my tripod. It's a little bit annoying, really. I did remember to. I did remind myself to bring it as well, but I didn't. Here is the dry filter. Need to get some of those. It's a bit dusty. And there is the recovery tank. Now it did come with a smeg load of pattern bags, which is good. So actually, while we got it open, let's fit one now because I'll run it around. We'll see what it's like. So I'm not going to go setting it up wet because I'm on my lunch break. So pop that on there, like so. There we go. We'll unwrap the cable. Obviously this is Vax's standard type machine. Sorry, my camera's not focusing because I'm whipping my hand around. There we go. Very common Vax. This. Oh, there's a power socket there. That'll do. Don't know if it's on or not. No. There we go, nice variable power as well from, what does this say, 1050 to 1300 watts. Nom 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 nom. What else have we got then? We have the extension wand, which does extend, but I'm not going to do it one-handed. The solution tube, using of course the twist and fit method, which is going to be a pain to do one-handed, but you all know how that works. And these three here are what clip to the wand. I might have to get some more of those. What else have we got? We've got the extension hose. Because this, and I did read the manual yesterday, this being the SX version, has an optional Stair cleaning hose. Which is pretty awesome. I don't think, well, you could use it for shampoo if you had a very long one of those, but I don't. What else have we got? Dusting brush. Upholstery tool, quite well used, and a crevice tool. A turbo brush. These ones are never very good, I'll be honest, but it's nice to have. The wet solution tank that obviously that little pipe drops into. The Rapide, I think they're still called Rapide head, with the, and I didn't know this until I read the manual, this is also the dry head. Because this bit, if I can do it one-handed, clips on. Oh, there we go. So that's also your dry vacuuming head, which is odd, but makes sense. Small wash tool with the little collar to turn the solution on and off. And the hard floor washing tool, look at that. And with the hard floor washing tool, when you want to wash, which is quite stiff, there we go. Push the pedal into on. Why aren't you focusing today? And that bit rises up. And if you push it into off, it pops down and leaves the squeegees standing up. So that's very nice. But it gets slightly more confusing because there's also this bucket load of VAX 2000 tools as well. So we've obviously had a VAX 2000 because we have a VAX 2000 hose, VAX 2000 trigger assembly, and obviously different pipes because the VAX 2000 wasn't pumped, a VAX 2000 floor tool, another upholstery and dusting brush, ye old style small tool and large wash tool, which I can't get off the poles yet because they're quite stiff. And then there's this, which I don't know, I need to have a look. Might have been the one for that, but obviously it's broken now, so as of now this VAX 2000 hose can go with that because it'll fit. So that's not bad, is it? I'm quite pleased with that, especially for a freebie. Let's move some of these optional tools out of the way. And this is where it's going to be fun because I haven't got my tripod. I might have to pause quickly and just pop the dry bits together and we'll do a bit of vacuuming. Hang on. Here we go. So I started with the turbo brush. I don't even know if it'll spin on low power. Let's have a look. So this is on low. So that's obviously not been used in a long while, but that seems to work okay now. Let's just try it with the dry floor head. Set up for dry floor head use. Ooh, which is actually broken, although in a glueable way, I think, so we'll be a little bit careful, but a bit of Q-bond should sort that out. Let's bang it straight into high. And also, the pump works nicely. That's not half bad. I'm very pleased with that. And obviously that should actually go, that's for the wet kit, so we'll put that with the rest of the wet kit. And I shall see if I can demonstrate it another day. Awesome. Pleased with that. Hang on though, I've got one more thing to try. And that's stairs with the stair cleaning hose. Mr. Mybasiak always does this. And I've never actually had a machine with a full stair cleaning hose in the Dyson or something else bottom. So let's bang this into high. And we'll walk up the stairs. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 here. So here we go. And look at that, all the way up to the top of the stairs. Very nice indeed. I imagine that this hose would be very handy for vacuuming the car. Very handy indeed. Talking of vacuuming the car, I'm thinking, now she did give me this to sell on. However, most of you might know that I have a Hoover Aquamaster as my daily rubbish job vac, and the occasional shampooing and flood release management. However, it's a bit rubbish, I'll be honest. The motor's not the best. Tools are a bit clunky. It's quite difficult to store. But most importantly, I can't get bags for it that aren't the rubbish pattern ones. And I've got lots of rubbish pattern ones. And all the glue's failing, or they pop off the bag holder. So I'm thinking I might sell that. Not for a lot, just as somebody's garage vac. And keep this as our at-home quick dirty carpet shampoo. Obviously I've still got that Vax Upright washer, although it needs a bit of repair because it stopped spurting out water the last time I tried it. But this can sit there. I can use it for the cars as well, because obviously you can store the tools on it, which is what you can't do on the which you can't do on the Aquamaster. Look, he's got the tool holders. I think that might be a Vax 2000 crevice tool as well, but fits on well enough. I can get this off one-handed. Yeah. There we go. It's not in too bad condition considering that they have lots of dogs. They have greyhounds. And you can't quite... It's been used dry a lot, I think, but I think this might become my new dirty jobs machine, and then do whatever with the Vax 2000 parts. If anybody needs any Vax 2000 parts, do let me know. So, not bad at all. I'm not going to do a wet demonstration today because you'll have to go with the car wet, and that could be a bit of a pain. But the first look, I might refurbish it. Might make a good thread actually with all of its accessories. So obviously that's the most common type of Vax machine there is, the 6131. Basically just a 6131 really, in drag. Although I had a look on the Vax website yesterday or the day before, and they haven't got in stock any of the service kits, which is a bit of a shame because I want to get new filters for it. They haven't got any in stock, even though it's their most common machine. So I have to have a look into that, see what I can get. But yeah, it's not too bad. Oh, that's a little bit. Oh no. Yeah, that's worn right down. The 2000 floor head. But that's fine, I won't be using that at all because it's got its own built in. Happens to be a wash head and the turbo brush. So thank you very much for watching the latest thing that I've got for free. Quite chuffed with it. Shame she hasn't got the paperwork. She might have them somewhere. When she has a clear out, I might hear about it and get given them. But for now, thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a good rest of your day. And I shall sure we'll speak to each other soon. Bye bye.